Hello, my boon companions. It's me, Nikki, and today I'm here because even though I posted a video of the books I want to read this month, like the day after I posted it, I found out about two readathons that I want to do. The first one is the Elderlingalong, which is the series or universe that the Robin Hobb books are in. So I'm going to be reading, and it's throughout the year, not just March. The first book is Assassin's Apprentice, and that is in March. The second book, let me find it, is April. You can read it in April and May, and that's Royal Assassin. And the third book, Assassin's Quest, is June and July. They're also doing the next trilogy, which is the Live Ship Traders, but I don't have those books, so I won't be doing that unless I get them by then. Sorry, oh, there we go. Something was on my book and it's now come off. So we'll put those aside. And then the next readathon I want to do is called The Bookie Trials. It is by Rachel Marie's Book Journey. And this is the Royal Weekend, which is in, I just had it, March 28th and 29th. And it's a tournament, and it sort of takes place in like a fantasy world, and you have 4 groups: bards, magi, outlaws, and scribes. There's a quiz you can take if you have never done it before, and I haven't, so I took it, and I am a bard. And over the weekend, it's at midnight, your time zone, and you can read as many as you like, and you can read anything: manga, comics, audiobooks, whatever. So all the teams have 4 badges, and then each team has their own badge. So there's 8 badges total. I'm going to link all of this below, so don't worry. The first one is Oathmaker, Share Your TBR. That's what this is, because I've come up with it finally. Tournament Ready, Joined a Competition. I'm not very competitive, so I don't know if I'll do that, but I will try. Power Surge, completed a 2-hour sprint. I don't know if I can do that one because I am taking care of some pets this weekend, and I probably won't have a lot of free time just to sit and read for 2 hours. But again, I will try. And the final one that all the teams can do is Tome Champion, just complete a book. And then for bards, because I am a bard, it is Superior Inspiration, Read a Retelling. This one took me a while because I swear I had more retellings than apparently I do. And when I looked up on Goodreads, at least 2 of them I've already read recently. So I decided to read, Talesian, which I was going to read for the month anyway, and it is a retelling of, according to Goodreads, it is a retelling of Merlin and Arthur, so I'm hoping that counts. The next one is Song of Joy, and it's Dance with Your Eyes Closed. Rachel Marie said we didn't have to post a picture. She just trusts that we're going to do it. So I will do that. Soft Heart, Cinnamon Roll Character. This one I also had difficulty with. I googled cinnamon roll character because I was pretty sure what it meant, but I wanted to be sure, and it is a character that is just like a sweet character, but then they've also gone through some shit that they don't necessarily need to go through. I was gonna pick Winnie the Pooh, because he is a cinnamon roll, but he doesn't like, the trouble Winnie the Pooh gets into is of his own making, usually because he has a rumbly in his tumbly. So I've picked another book I had planned on reading anyway. It is Crooked Kingdom, the second of the Six of Crows duology. And they are good characters. It's sort of shit of their own making again, but it was also shit they weren't expecting from at the end of the first book. So, yes, that's what I've picked. I really couldn't, like, I have a ton of books. You can see behind me and on the table. Not all of those are mine. Some of those are my mom's. But I've got books down here and a whole bookshelf here and books here. And I just couldn't think of anyone except Crooked Kingdoms and Winnie the Pooh. So, apparently when I need to think of characters, my mind goes blank. And then the last one is Simple Soul, an illustrated cover. And I am picking, once again, Assassin's Apprentice, because it's the first thing I thought of. I think this is an illustrated cover. And again, I'm looking at all my books and I'm like, is this illustrated? I don't know. So we're going with this. Hopefully it will count. And, yeah, that's it. Probably I'll film this and post it, and then tomorrow I'll find another book-a-thon read-along that I want to do. But that's it for now. Oh, no, there was one more thing. I keep forgetting to mention that I also read 3 audiobooks this month. It was my first time. Amazon was doing a thing where if you read 3 books by the 3rd of March, you'd get a $20 gift card. I like free gift cards from Amazon, and it wasn't a hardship. I read, let me pull it up. I read Agatha Christie, an autobiography, and it wasn't her full book, I found out later. It was just certain chapters that she had narrated. So, because I was confused, like, why did it start in the middle of her life? But that's why, because these were just the chapters that she herself was able to narrate. I also read the Mythology Mega Collection, which is stories from Greek, Celtic, Norse, Japanese, Hindu, Chinese, Mesopotamian, and Egyptian, which I thought was really, really good, because I know a lot about Greek mythology and kind of about Norse and Japanese and Egyptian, but everything else was new to me. The Mesopotamian stuff was super interesting, and I really recommend it. You can get them individually as well, so if you're just into like Japanese myths or whatever. But yeah, that was really good. I like that a lot. And finally, I read the God's Land Epic Fantasy Bundle. It is the whole series, books 1 through 9. That probably took me the longest, even though the Mythology Mega Collection was big. This one seemed bigger, and it was okay. I think I'm gonna try it again when I'm not so rushed. It's about a girl who is basically the savior of this place called God's Land, and then it follows her and her family. And the only weird thing about it is that, you know, in some fantasy books or just other books, they like jump from whose point of view it is, and in a book it'll do it like little asterisks or something. When it's an audiobook, there's nothing. The narrator just jumps to the next thing, so that took a while to get used to, but I did enjoy it. And yeah, so I would recommend all 3 of those. So I've finally done that, and I think that's it. Yes, that is it. So thank you for watching. I will put all the links for the Elderlingalong and the bookie trials down below. Let me know if you're doing them. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.